Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome back to T's Detox. It is day 7 of this beautiful detox journey. Let's get straight into it. I am glad you are back to see me. Well, you've probably heard about it, right? That weird vibe when someone walks into the room and suddenly it's like the air feels a little bit thicker, or maybe very much thicker, and your mood just drops. But what is that? Is that negative energy? Is it really real, or are we just overthinking it? Let's dive into it because this is 5 things you need to know about negative energy. Okay, imagine this. You're having the best day ever. Your hair is perfect. Your coffee is on point. And then boom, someone walks in and suddenly it's like you've been hit by a wall of, I don't know, bad energy, bad vibes. It's not you, right? But is that negative energy actually real? Let's talk about it. Number 1, yes, energy is real and it is contagious. Have you ever noticed how being around a super happy person it can just make your day, lift you up? Or hanging around someone who's like consistently complaining about things can drain you. Yeah, that's energy, and that's energy moving around and you're feeling it. And then there's also science that backs it up. So let's just be honest about it. You can also oftentimes walk into a room and tell when something's off. 2, you can feel it physically. You know what that heavy feeling is in your chest when things are tense. Or that random headache you get after a real stressful conversation. Yeah, that's your body reacting to that negative energy. It's not all in your head. Sorry to tell some of you, like, it really is real. And I talk about it all the time, and I don't know, sometimes people look at me like, what do you mean by we're energy? We are really giving off energy all day long. Negative energy can physically mess with you. And when you're surrounded by it, bad vibes all the time, your body's going to actually respond with stress, fatigue, what else? Sometimes even your stomach can feel upset. It's like your body's little alarm system. And it's like, hey, something's off here. Pay attention. So if you're feeling weird out of nowhere, check your surroundings. And don't lie to yourself about what you're seeing and feeling. Let it set in. 3, people can be negative energy and they can be negative energy magnets. Now let's talk about people who always have drama or bad news. You know that type, right? The sky is always falling around them. It's always, the world is over. These folks are always like walking negative energy magnets. Like they don't even feel right unless something's wrong. They attract and hold on to negative vibes all the time, and it can be overwhelming. It can often feel like they're crazy. But I'm not here to judge, and it's not your place to judge either. My suggestion is just to limit yourself around people like that. You can make sure you've got a positive shield up. And I always talk about when I'm talking to family and friends and people that I'm close to, like I got to put on my armor. Number 4, negative energy affects your mindset. So let's get real for a second. Negative energy doesn't just float around you. It can creep into your thoughts, okay? It's not just like you're looking around for something to just come to you and speak to you. Like, it can creep in. Stop telling yourself you got control, because you will pick up little subtle things without even realizing it. It's like being in a room with a leaky faucet. Picture that. The drips, 1, drip, 2, drip, slowly dripping, dripping, dripping. Eventually, you get used to that sound. And then before you know it, it's driving you crazy. The more negativity you take in, the harder it is to shake it off. So just be mindful of what you allow into your mind, pretty much. And that goes for every single thing. The people we talk to, the music we listen to, the things we watch. It's all dripping little bit by little bit by little. And we're taking it in regardless. So we got to make sure we're staying balanced in terms of, watch what you allow into your mind, into your headspace, into your circle. Social media is one of those things, you got to think about, or even the things that you tell yourself. Be very, very careful. Number 5, You have control over your energy. So one of the most important things I like to tell people is to switch to an empowering tone. Here's the good news, y'all. You have way more control over your energy than you think. And sometimes we all have to remind ourselves about that. Negative energy might be all around us, but you get to choose how much of it you take in. You can raise your own vibes by just doing simple things. Just things that make you feel good, whether it's taking a walk, meditating, dancing around your house, positive actions that help you create your own bubble of good energy. So the next time you feel negative, or you might feel it creeping in, you can take a moment to stop, breathe, and remember, I've got the power to take control and shift this, bring more energy, positive energy to myself. Okay? So, is negative energy real? Absolutely. But here's the thing. It only has as much power as we give it. We can only control what's around us, but we can also control how we respond to it. I say this all the time. How we feel is one thing, okay? Certain things are going to happen in life that are going to make you feel something, but you can manage how you respond to that feeling. And it's also important to learn to regulate. Okay, that's where we get into emotional intelligence and things like that. And if you have questions about these things, feel free to message me, comment. Like I said, outside of sessions, I'm trying to open myself up more to these platforms and to engage more with people as much as I can. So that's what this detox journey is all about. Clearing out what doesn't serve us and making room for what does. Thank you so much for watching. If you ever felt those bad vibes, or if you've got your own tricks for keeping negativity away, drop it in the comments down below. I am totally open to discussing some of these things or even helping to clarify some questions that you may have. If you're enjoying this detox journey with me, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's stay in touch. Let's keep talking about these things. It's all about elevation, y'all. Check with me tomorrow for day 8. If I don't have it up tomorrow, it'll be the next day because I'm going to continue to stay on my road here. I want to hopefully keep getting your support, input, suggestions, ideas. I am totally open. I have a lot of ideas that I'm thinking about as well. It's just about me taking a moment to get things in order. But I appreciate the support that I've been getting. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.